Did you know we have completely ad-free early access to all of our episodes? Well, we do. Not only that, but we have dozens of bonus episodes waiting for you. Head on over to patreon.com/ghosttownpod, and you can check it out for 7 days absolutely free. That's patreon.com/ghosttownpod.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. In Big Sugar from iHeartMedia, Imagine Audio, and the teams at Weekday Fun and Novel, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice.
If they were right, then these workers were owed tens of millions of dollars in extra wages.
Listen to Big Sugar wherever you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
The Last Word. I'm Rebecca Lieb.
I'm Jason Horton.
And this is Ghost Town.
In his final days, Walt Disney lay in a hospital bed at St. Joseph's Medical Center in Burbank, just across the street from his beloved studios. The visionary who had given the world Mickey Mouse, Disneyland, and a new language of animation was succumbing to complications from lung cancer. He died on December 15th, 1966, at the age of 65. But before he passed, he left behind something curious, something that has since sparked decades of speculation and legend. On a piece of paper, Walt Disney reportedly wrote 2 words: Kurt Russell.
Oh.
To many, this was a puzzle. At the time, Kurt Russell was a young actor under contract with Disney, having appeared in a few minor roles in television and live-action films. Why would Disney, a man whose last words could have been directed towards family, legacy, or faith, instead scribble the name of a child star?
Or even a regular star. What about like a bigger star?
Well, I'm going to answer that, Rebecca.
Please do.
He wouldn't, because this is sort of a myth.
Ooh, okay.
His last words were written down on a piece of paper. As far as the information we have, what his actual last words are, I don't think anyone really knows. Or maybe somebody does know, and we don't really truly know. But as far as legacy is concerned, he wrote on a piece of paper his last words as far as the biz. And it goes as follows. TV projects in production, ready for production or possible for escalation and story. And here's the list. Ron Miller. Two-Way Down Cellar. Number 2, by the way. Kurt Russell.
Okay.
Kurt spelled with an I.
Kurt with an I?
Yeah.
K-I-R-T?
Yes.
Wow.
And then CIA-Mobley.
I mean, this could go in lots of directions, if we're being honest.
So I'm going to break it down for you.
Please do.
Ron Miller was Disney's son-in-law, who
Okay.
later became president of the company. So that's why that's there.
He's got top billing at the top of this list. That makes sense. Okay.
Two-Way Down Cellar, potential project.
Mhm.
Didn't find much on it otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kurt Russell
With an I.
was with an I, was the Kurt Russell we all know and love. Russell's first movie with Disney was Follow Me Boys in 1966. So that was his probably most current project with Disney when Disney died.
He was like an early Disney star.
He was early Disney
absolutely.
star. Now, CIA-Mobley, which sounds very cool.
It does sound very cool.
I wish it was a little bit cooler because the Mobley refers to an actor, a child actor who was known for his role in Adventures of Gallagher. Just
What about, so was CIA his first name, or?
CIA was just maybe a role of a CIA show that may have featured this
Mobley.
actor. Yeah.
Okay. Just
So a
shorthand.
CIA show
Mhm.
with this guy Mobley in it.
Well, you're right. That's a little less sexy.
I think you put the word CIA in something and you're like, oof.
Yeah.
Now, when it came to talking to Kurt Russell, who I think finds himself in these weird, like, remember the thing when he like thought he was flying and then he was one who called in like the UFO.
Oh, yeah.
thing in the 90s.
He's in some strange situations.
Kurt Russell's an interesting dude, and he finds himself in those things.
Yeah, he does.
Like you always you're like, oh, I want to be. I want to be visited by ghosts, and the people that want to be never are. It's the ones that don't want to be visited by ghosts.
It's kind of like Natasha Lyonne
Yeah.
energy too, where it's like these celebrities, right, who've been around for a while. They find themselves like woven into the fabric of certain situations over the years, and they all seem so random, like very random.
And they're not looking for them, but they're getting found.
And
Kurt
there they
Russell
are.
is one of them.
Yeah.
And when Kurt Russell was asked about it, I mean, what is he going to say? But this is from grunge.com. It turns out that Disney was really excited about a young actor named Kurt Russell and had plans to put him in movies, which they did early on.
Yeah.
And Kurt Russell goes on to say, I assume, as everyone does, that he was talking about some movie that he was thinking about having me in. I don't know what to make of it other than that. And that's really...
Wow, no conspiracy except a potential casting that didn't go anywhere and was found in the pocket of Walt Disney on his deathbed.
And at the time, the last animated movie that Disney put his personal touch on was The Jungle Book. That came out in 1967, released after his death in 1967. And The Happiest Millionaire was the last live-action feature produced by Walt Disney that also came out in 1967.
Wow. Kurt Russell was in neither of those.
He was in neither of those.
Wow.
Kurt with an I or Kurt with a U.
It's Wednesday, Addams. I see you're trying to distract yourself from your own banal thoughts. Let me help. Here's a recording thing made of my latest root canal.
Wednesday, Season 2, begins August 6th, only on Netflix.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. In Big Sugar from iHeartMedia, Imagine Audio, and the teams at Weekday Fun and Novel, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice.
If they were right, then these workers were owed tens of millions of dollars in extra wages.
Listen to Big Sugar wherever you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Did you know we have completely ad-free early access to all of our episodes? Well, we do. Not only that, but we have dozens of bonus episodes waiting for you. Head on over to patreon.com/ghosttownpod, and you can check it out for 7 days absolutely free. That's patreon.com/ghosttownpod.